That I'm going to speak. Perfect. So, what are you seeing here? What I'm showing to you is a multinational that we create that connects people with tools and allows them to grow professionally and financially, right? So we managed to build and to combine two of the large industries in the world, and we connect people with business opportunity and of course the financial market. So we managed also to democratize business opportunity through the multi-level marketing and generate financial growth and business for training people, right? So we create this company called Wealth Ocean, W-O, Wealth Ocean, and we managed to create this ecosystem. That this ecosystem is made so you can have access to our Innovate Business System. It means you can have access to the real financial world through an investment fund that I'm going to talk to you in a few minutes, and you have access to this portfolio called Pro Investor, this one called real estate. You will have access to invest in United States real estate in Miami, crypto investment, and our advisor, that is an association that we have with a broker. And also you will have an academy system. You will have education and of course an educational system in multi-level marketing. So what we managed to create was an association with our service manager called Union Capital. This is an investment fund. It's an investment fund that works with a holding that has been operating in the world, in the United States, more than 15 years. And to democratize more all the regulations, Union Capital is now operating in London, in Europe. So it has the Financial Service Commission regulatory. That is the body regulatory most important in the world, or in Europe, okay? So the investment fund, it's an investment fund with multi-regulation in Europe and of course in the United States, that the holding has the regulation of the SEC, that is the Value Commission. That controls all the Wall Street, for example. So you have here a portfolio called Pro Investor, where you can invest from a minimum of $500. What happened? In the common world or in Wall Street, if you get into investment fund, the minimum investment is for $3,100. Here in Union Capital, it is also the same thing. But we managed to create this portfolio that led us to have this tiny investment from $500, and you will have certificates. Of course, you will have deposit certificates, utility certificates, and you will have a contract that have the signatures of the body regulatory that controls your money, that give you the guarantees of that money. And of course, they have the signatures of the operative director of the company, of the financial, of the body regulatory, have your signature also, what can make the fund with your money and all the risk that is protected. So here, for example, you have an available investment plans that is called simple interest. This is a contract for 24 months. It means 2 years. The minimum investment is $15,000, and the maximum risk is 30%. It means if anything happens, your maximum risk is only 30% of your capital. Okay, these plans will give you every 3 months utilities. You can withdraw those utilities, or you can reinvest in the capital that is operating to make a compound interest. On the other hand, we have here a dynamic plan that is for 2 years. So you have here again a contract for 2 years. It's minimum, it's lower the investment with the other plan. You see here is only $1,000, and the maximum risk is only 20%. What's the difference? At the end of that time, they will give you all the utilities that you make, okay? As a company, as a real investment company, we cannot ensure you how much you're gonna make, because if I give you this example that you are going to earn 1% every day, in 1 month you're going to earn 10% each time, That's impossible. That's really, really impossible. That doesn't happen in the real world, the real financial world. So all the platforms that you see, they always give you some percentage that are equal. They give you the same percentage each month, each day, and that's impossible. That's because they are making a pyramid scheme, and of course they always close. So this in this case you can see an average. This is an average of annual return. That's an average that the investment fund has in the past few years. And this one is the withdrawal plan. It's for 60 months, like for 5 years. So you can invest only $500. You have a maximum risk of only 10% of that capital, and at the end of those 5 years you can have all your utility. What happens if you only invest $500? At the end of 15 years you can have, for example, $200,000 in utility. Why? Because of the compound interest, and we are talking of course for 15 years. 15 years is not so much time, really. It's tiny, because you are investing so little money then of course in 5, 10 or 15 years, well, you have so much money. If you want more money in a short term, well, you must invest more. For example, 50K or 5K, you can have so much more in a fewer time, right? So this is the Pro Investor portfolio that works through the investment fund, that has all the regulatory that I just told you. And here you have this crypto portfolio investment. So here you can have access to this crypto industry world, but with regulations. So through the investment fund Union Capital, you can have this portfolio with a minimum investment of $2,000, and you will have a contract of 2 years, 24 months. Every 3 months, the investment fund will give you your utilities. That is an average of 20% every 3 months, or 30%. You know, the cryptocurrency market, it has some volatility. So of course, you have, this utility, this big utility, but also your risk is for 50%. So you have this risk of 50% that, of course, more risk, more earn, right? And the last one, this comes with an, how do you say? Give me a minute, please, I'm thinking the word. With an association, yeah, we can say it like that, or with an endorsement that we managed to make with the government of the United States of America. So the government has a program called Section 8, right? This Section 8 program allows to some of few companies like this one, Union Capital, to build some projects, in this case in Miami. So they build these projects, and you can participate in those projects with only $1,000, okay? They will give you a contract of 36 months of 3 years, and you will have a valorization rate of 40%. It means that depending on the investment that you made, you will have a valorization in those 3 years. You will gain that 40%. And starting from the 3rd year, you will have an income of 12% each year. That in the real estate market is a huge income every year. So it will be 1% each month, 12% per year, and it will be insured for 25 years. Who will insure this income for 25 years? The government, the USA government. Of course, you will have a real estate collateral with a bank, with a fiduciary right in a bank, and they can control all the movements that we made, and this is an endorsement with the USA government. So look, if you see here, Ben is your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you see here, you can see all the regulations that the investment fund has. It means you can have access with a few dollars, but you can have all the regulations in Europe and United States, and of course a portfolio that you can have access with the Pro Investor portfolio, with the crypto investment, and of course in the real estate, right? But we managed to go a few steps further because we want you to have a leverage, right, of 10 to 200,000 USD dollars with a broker, with a funding broker. So let me explain you a little bit how does it work. So you have here in this whiteboard, we have here Weld Ocean, right? Weld Ocean is the company where you develop the multi-level marketing that have all the permissions to do this. And Weld Ocean connects you with the investment fund called Union Capital, right? So Union Capital will give you the certification, the multi-regulation, the body regulatories, the contract, the certifications. And here is where you will invest your money in the portfolio that I just told you, in the contracts that you can choose, right? In the other hand, you can see here. Are you seeing my whiteboard? Can you see my whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So on the other hand, we have now make an association with a broker, right? So a broker is the one who intermediates the money around the world if you want to invest. And there is something called a funding broker. So a funding broker gives you a leverage depending on your investment that you made inside Union Capital, right? So I'm showing you this because I want you to understand that one thing is Weld Ocean, where you can develop your franchise. The other thing is the investment fund, and the other thing is the broker. How can we manage to have the three at the same time? So here is where you can start your business. Right here is the way that you can start your business. Here are some commercial packages. It doesn't mean that you can only choose one of these three. It means that these are three examples. For example, if you have 2K to invest, you can make it. If you have 10K, 1 million USD dollar, 500,000, any value that you have, you can make it. These are three examples. So how does this work? When you invest, for example, this one of 2,700 USD dollars, you will have access to, let me choose this one, to your franchise, right? This franchise is where also you have education in our system, in our financial advisor, where you can learn some topics and where you can develop your franchise around the world, the multi-level marketing industry. When you have the franchise, if you want, or you can invest now inside Union Capital. So this one goes to Union Capital. They make you a KYC, this is Know Your Customer, and a SARLAF, because they need to know who are you. If you are not a drug dealer, if you're not going to make money laundering, because that's illegal, and need to know who is the person, where does it live. You fill up a form that they give you, and once you get approved, you can sign the contract. And when you sign the contract, you invest. In this case, in this example, 2,000 USD dollars inside the investment fund. Now, when you have this franchise and the investment fund, when you have these ones, now we go to the broker that is called My Forex Funds. It's a Canadian broker, one of the most biggest brokers in the world, and you invest 84 USD dollars, so they give you a 10,000 USD dollar leverage, right? This leverage we connected to our system called WO Advisor. Oh, let me erase this. Okay, we connected with our system called WO Advisor. The WO Advisor is an automated system that we developed that is patented right now, and they will, or the system will invest in the financial market for you. So the broker will give you an average, an leverage of, for example, 50K. We will connect it to a system, and starting from the third month, you will start earning 5 to 10% each month in average of this leverage that the broker is giving to you, right? So here we managed to combine the financial market, so you can think the long term. Also, you have a franchise where you can develop the business, the most important thing, And you will also have here our WO advisor, that is automated system that gives you a leverage. We connect that leverage with the system, and starting from the third month, you start earning 5 to 10% in average of this money, right? So a lot of people ask me, hey, what happens if I lose that money? For example, I have a leverage here of, I don't know, 10K. What happens if something happens to that account? What happens if I lose it? Well, it's not your money. It doesn't matter. Your money is inside Union Capital, the investment fund, right? Here's a leverage that the broker gives to you. If you lose it for some reasons, well, you pay again those $84, I think it was, and they give you again the 10K leverage. We connect it from the system, and from the third month, you start earning 5 to 10%. Okay. Is that all? Did you understand everything? Is that clear? Yeah, you are muted. I can hear you. You're muted.
Yeah. For me, it's my first time to hear the program, so it's okay if you'll just go on, and after that you can just send me the PDF, and I'll try to review.
Perfect. So perfect. Now,
because to me the platform is new, so
yeah,
I just need to take a little bit time to absorb everything.
Perfect. That's the idea. The idea is that you can have you can know it's not a platform, it's a company, a corporation, and it's different. The difference is huge. So the idea is that you can hear how does it work, and of course to expand in the Philippines. So how does the business work? When you have the franchise, and look, if you see here, we managed to democratize the access to the big world because you have here a franchise, but of only $3.99 USD. If a person only wants to make the business, they can only invest $3.99. It means here's the commercial package, because we want you to the person to have the investment, to have the leverage, to have the franchise. But there will be some persons that will tell you, hey, I just want to invest inside investment fund. Can I make it? Of course, you can only invest, no problem. You can invest an X amount of money that you want. There will be people that will tell you, hey, I just want to make the franchise. Can I make it? Of course, you can only invest $3.99. You can start, you build your business. And there will be people, the majority of people, that will choose all the commercial package because they will want the leverage, right? Now, here are the 5 ways to win. When you get into the business, there's 5 ways to win. So you will have here a fast start income, that is called. The fast start income gives you a one-time payment when a person subscribes. For example, if you buy the franchise, the person that invites you will earn $80, $80 USD. And of the investment that the person makes, the client makes, you will earn 8%. So it means that if the person, for example, buys this commercial package of $6 USD, you earn $80 for this franchise, and the 8% of $5,000 USD. It means $400. Okay. Always, it's gonna be $80, $80 USD for the franchise. This depends on in the amount of the that the client invests, and of course, if the client invests $1 million, well, you have a lot of money. 500, 1,000, it will always be 8%, right? This is incredible. This is a very good income, but when we make a multi-level marketing, we just want to have the binary income. The binary income gives you a 10% of the volume that generates the minor team. So as the binary, it has 2 legs, and you start building around the world your franchise. At this moment, we're building this franchise at Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina, Africa. That inside Africa, we are expanding to Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania, around the world. And of course, you will earn a volume of this franchise. So the volume that your team generates will pay you 10%. So for example, your volume is for 20K, you will earn 10%. This volume, the company will pay you every Friday. So every Friday you will have your income, your utility, your royalties, and this gives you so much liquidity, because in the month they will pay you 4 times every month, right? Every Friday. So the interesting is this called maintenance. Why the maintenance? And here's something that all these platform schemes make to the real networker forgets. The real companies like Amway, Herbalife, New Skin, Yambal, all these companies, they have something called maintenance. Why maintenance? Because it's the only way that you can have royalties. You can't have royalties. You can be free in a multi-level marketing company if the people aren't making a maintenance of the products or the service. So here you have a maintenance of $80 each month. It's lower. It's a lower maintenance, lower in the industry also. Of $80, and that will make you to sustain all the ecosystem, and of course, well, you can have all your royalties. So imagine to have 1,000 people maintaining $80 each month. Well, if you put out the accounts, that will be big money each month from your royalties of this binary income. This got much bigger because in this leadership income, this is the only company in the world, the only real company, it means, with all the regulations around the world. This is the only multi-level marketing that pays you up to the 10th generation. No company will pay you up to the 10th generation, meaning Amway, for example, or Herbalife, they doesn't have this bonus. So if the idea is that you get into a platinum rank, right? So for example, you have a person that is direct from you, listo? Or it's a direct one, and that people get into the platinum rank. So you start receiving a 4% of the binary that platinum has. For example, if that platinum have 50K of binary, you will earn a 4%. And this goes up to the 10th generation, like the first generation, you have 1 person. Second generation, you have 2. The third generation, you have 4. The fourth generation, you have 8. Fifth generation, 16 people. Up to the 10th generation, that is hundreds, thousands of people in that platinum rank that will pay you 2%. So here, this leadership income is the most powerful. Here is where the millions of dollars get in, because of the structure that the company has. And of course, this goes up to the platinum, up to the crown diamond, right? And the last one, this profit income, this is a bonus that we have with the investment fund in this portfolio called Pro Investor, where you have, when you are a double diamond, they will pay you up to the 3% of the utilities that the investment fund makes every 3 months. So for example, the investment fund makes $1,000 every 3 months. They will pay you up to the 3% when you are a double diamond, blue diamond, black, imperial diamond, and crown diamond. So how this career plan works? You have here from executive, top leader, premium leader, that the first objective is that we want the people to be premium leader. Why? Because for being premium leader, you need to have 44 persons in your organization. For example, you're earning minimum $1,000 to up to $1,000 to $2,000 in passive income, in royalties, right? And the company will give you a tablet. A platinum rank, okay? A platinum rank will you will earn $3,000 to $5,000 in royalties. You will earn a laptop. Platinum Elite more than $7,000, and you will get, and the company will give you a smartphone. A diamond up to more than $10 in royalties, and you will earn a cruise for 2 passengers. Double diamond, at this moment you have 2 double diamonds in the company. Nicolas Tovar, that already our senator met, is a double diamond, and we want you, of course, to all you to be double diamond. And you will earn a tour for Europe, Asia, USA for 2 persons, right? Blue and black diamond, a Mercedes C200, BMW C4, Imperial diamond, a 5,100 USD dollar cash, and Crowd diamond, a bonus for a house for 7,100 USD dollars, right? That is our career plan. And the best of all isn't the money. Yeah, the money is good, but we want to help humans to change their life. We are a spiritual company. We are really committed for each one of the humans that is here working with us. It's just not money. It's just not invest money. No, it's just what can we bring to you? What can you have? What kind of spiritual side or regulations do you have? But also you have here a multi-level educational system. This is a system built by our CEO that have 20 years of experience, that have built more than 30 companies in the world, the biggest company being the president or vice president of the companies. And here's our system that will make you to duplicate around the world. The system makes the hard work. You just have to learn it. You will have the system, the road to success, how to make the tracing, the start instruction, the first step, the methodology, the tools, the PDF presentation, podcast, and other tools that will make what? It will make that you can start your organizations around the world in just 30 days or less. All the new people will learn how our methodology works, our system, and of course that will allow you to duplicate around the world in an explosion way with the structure, legality, in United States, in Europe, all the structure that you have, all the associations, and as a company, Well-Ocean, at this time have a connection with the investment fund. Now a connection with the broker, and we are launching a few new products that we launch in these months, because as a company we can connect with real opportunities and of course to beneficiate our network staff, right? So this is our presentation.